Hey guys, I'm Maria and I wanted to make a video on my honest review about F45. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video. I can't wait to share with you guys my pros and cons about F45 and whether I think you should join it or not, and hopefully I can help aid you in making the decision of whether to join or not. So what is F45? F45 is a functional training for 45 minutes. Functional 45. It is resistance training, cardiovascular training, and they have specific days on which you do either. And at my location, I'm not sure if this is like how it is for every location, but at mine, on Saturdays and Sundays, it's a mix of both, which is super nice, and it's longer than 45 minutes, about 60 minutes. Why did I become an F45 member? Well, I'll give you guys the short version. I was in a very bad place mentally and physically. I did not go to the gym for about a year, and when I saw that they were opening up an F45 nearby my house, like less than 5 minutes of a drive, I was like, okay, you got to get yourself out of this. You're going to sign up for this gym and then you're going to go for it and just see what happens. And I went in with the mindset that I was going to make friends and like learn about the community that surrounds me and then also get a really good workout in, and that's exactly what happened for me. So let's go ahead and get into the pros and cons and see if F45 is right for you. Starting off with the cons, because I want to end on a high note. 1, price. Obviously, I feel like this is the biggest one that people have questions about, is the pricing. F45 is a boutique studio, so it's not like a gym that you have a membership that you go to monthly and you can do whatever you want whenever you want on your own, and it's like $40 a month. This is a studio, a boutique gym, so you sign up for the classes and you go whenever you sign up. I don't know all of the package pricing, so I won't go into detail about that since I don't know all the facts, and especially since F45s are franchises, I'm pretty positive all of them are a franchise. So in every area, wherever it's located, it's all different. And I found this out through some of my other friends who live in the greater LA area. I live in Long Beach, but in the greater LA area, it's much more expensive to attend F45. And where I attend F45, it's just the pricing it is. So what I pay is $200 a month, and that's for 12 classes. I started off with the founders membership because I started when they had their grand opening. It is really pricey for me, but for me, from where I started and where I am today, I still do believe that it's so worth it for me from all the things that I gain from it. The next thing is schedule. If you have a specific schedule, say you work a 9 to 5, you can't work out all day, the last 2 classes of the day are at 6 and then 7:30 or whatnot, and you can't make it to 6 because you have to drive home in traffic or whatever and get ready or have dinner before you go because you haven't eaten yet, and your only option is like the late night class, that's your only option. So if you're in a situation like that, that would be really, really inconvenient. Another thing that goes hand in hand with that is that if you enjoy a specific trainer that you've taken on a certain day and he gets his schedule changed, then you have a different trainer that you're going to consistently because that's the only ones that you can go to, which are fine because all the trainers at my location are super awesome people and I like all of their classes. But of course you have your favorites, and so sometimes you have to go out of your way and hope and pray that your schedule works around that person's scheduled time to be a coach. Okay, so if you're used to a regular gym like 24 Hour Fitness or Lifetime Fitness, anything like that, and you can just go in whenever you want to and do whatever you want whenever you want, this is going to be a little bit more different if you've never been to a boutique gym, just because you have to sign up for each class and you can't just go in whenever you want to use the equipment. You have to schedule the class, go in, do the workout, and then get out. So basically that's like another thing. I don't know if that's truly a con for me, but for some people it might be. The last con that I have for you guys is that if you have specific goals, you may not be able to achieve all of them at F45. So the reason I'm saying this is because when I first started at F45, I just wanted to get physical again. I wanted to get moving, and that's what I did. And so now I'm 3 months or 4 months deep into F45, and I feel good about my body and where I'm at physically. And now mentally I'm ready for a shift, and I have specific goals for myself again. And because there's so much cardio and I can't go in every single day, that's gonna stop me from reaching the goals that I want to achieve, which is to gain muscle and build, and doing that much cardio and only having like 3 resistance days a week. I don't think that's going to help me, especially with the way the training is. It's circuit training, so you're always doing a different movement, and they're not always like a compound movement, so you're using different equipment and doing different exercises all the time, which is stimulating, but at the same time it's not a focus, which is kind of what I'm I'm going towards now. So I'll probably have to lower my membership eventually so that I can afford to go to 2 gyms. Moving on to the pros. The first pro is that all of the workouts are different every single time, at least from my experience. I've never done the same workout at F45. They do have a series of workouts that they name. Right now we're doing Athletica for cardio, and I think it's called triple double for resistance training. It stops next week, and then we change the workouts to be something different. So it's kind of exciting because, you know, you're gonna get something different every time. I'll get to do Athletica for a couple of weeks and kind of get to know the stations and kind of get to know the workout and get used to it in that sense. You never have to do the same workout more than once. It's so nice. It's really stimulating for the mind, and I love circuit training, so it's been super great for me in that sense. All right, moving on to cleanliness. It's so clean. A boutique studio versus like a regular gym where strangers are in and out all day long. Pre-COVID, nobody's washing their hands. There's like sweaty equipment. It's not like that at this gym. Even before COVID happened, they were kindly asking everybody to like wipe down their equipment, use a towel whenever necessary so they didn't drip sweat on the equipment, since it was a very new studio and everything is super fresh. They wanted to maintain that, I can tell. But now that there's COVID, it's so great because they put little like tape boxes on the ground, so you don't need to touch anything in the studio besides what's in your box. Nobody touches your stuff either. After class, they kindly ask you to wipe everything down, and then they go in and they super clean it in between classes. So I feel super safe and comfortable. They ask you to wash your hands before and after, and everybody follows the rules because it's such a small gym and a community, and everyone's really respectful. So that's another great thing about it. Oh, one more thing about that too, the fact that nobody is touching your stuff / it's just circuit training regularly. You're never having to wait for somebody to finish a set or anything. You use your equipment and then you move, and then you use the next set of equipment, and somebody else gets to use the one that you're using pre-COVID. And now literally you'll never have to wait for equipment because everything that they have, they spread evenly so that you're able to do it according to like what your workout says on the screen. It's so great. Okay, and the last pro that I have, I saved best for last because this is one huge thing that actually changed my life, which is the community and friendships that I've grown from F45. I joined because of my mental health and physical well-being, but a big reason why I decided to join a boutique studio like this is because community. I have made friends with the owners, I've made friends with the trainers, they're all super nice, and I've even grown really great friendships with some of the people that also attend the studio. It's just nice to be around like-minded individuals that have the same goals as you. Some even have different goals than you, but still have the similar interests that you do, and also love community, and that's why people are there, to be honest. So it's really nice to have that, and I don't think I'll be leaving F45 anytime soon, just solely based off of that fact alone. So if you've watched this far into the video, 1, thank you. 2, please give it a like, a comment, and subscribe so I can hit my goals. And 3, I hope that this has helped you decide whether F45 is right for you. Look into your pricing, call your closest studio to see if it works for you. I have no affiliation with F45 besides that I'm a paying customer that just goes, and I've been a member for about 4 months now, and I love it so much. So I hope that you guys enjoy it too. See you guys next time. Bye.